Where'd you go to film school?
Emerson College, which is a college in Boston,
What's true?
Massachusetts. Emerson College is a theatrical school, so it's mostly actors. But they did have a filmmaking division where you could study to be a filmmaker from. I think people like Denis Leary were there at the time. He's a famous comedian now and actor. Before I got there, Henry Winkler was a student there. Jay Leno was a student, and Carol Burnett
Hmm.
was. I knew Dennis when I was at Emerson. Denis Leary. He was my best friend's roommate, and I knew him fairly well. Um, and he's not, when he actually got big, he's not like what the persona that he presented, which is like a real brash kind of loudmouth. He's actually a very gentle, soft-spoken guy. But he saw Bill Hicks perform in Boston, another comedian who had that persona, and he pretty much adopted it for himself. But he's a good guy. Well, was a good guy. After he got famous, I'm not so sure. Here's an example. So, my friend who was Dennis's roommate, he was a filmmaker, a film student, and Dennis would appear in a number of his things. And then when my friend went on to direct music videos in Boston, Dennis appeared in one you can see on YouTube. It's called 27 Shirts by Greg Hawkes, the keyboardist from the Cars, who we all know. And anyway, so Dennis and his roommate were very close. I'm trying not to name his name. We'll call him Charlie for now, for the sake of this story. So Dennis and Charlie were very close, and then Dennis moved to Los Angeles. We were in Boston, and he became famous. And Charlie had not spoken to Dennis for years. And all the time that Dennis was struggling before he became famous, they had no contact with each other. But now that he became famous, Charlie decides to track him down and call him on the phone. And he found him in a hotel somehow. And he got him on the phone. He goes, Dennis, this is Charlie. And Dennis, without missing a beat, he goes, Oh, Charlie, hang on a second. I'll be right with you. And Dennis put the phone down on the table, walked away, and never came back. So that's the kind of guy he turned into.